My name's Christian Brindle, and in this video, I'm going to break down for you guys what I feel are the biggest problems right now in the insurance industry, what you need to watch out for, how you need to avoid falling into traps. And let's get into it.
This video is sponsored by none other than Lead Heroes, you guys. Lead Heroes has got you covered when it comes to telemarketed leads and virtual staffing. On the lead side, whether it be Medicare supplement leads, final expense leads, turning 65 leads, they just got something for everybody. They can also actually have you plug in with one of their virtual staff members on the staffing side to where you can pay by the hour for one of their trained and very well vetted staff members to help you out in your business in a virtual assistant format. Just because you watch this video, they're going to give you 10% off any order you make on their website. Link to the site can be found down in the description, so go ahead and check them out.
I've been a top producer for 6 different insurance companies, most of which several times over. I've written more policies than probably 99% of insurance agents, and I'm a self-made insurance millionaire, okay? So one thing I wanted to talk with you guys about, because I certainly have credibility to talk on this topic, is that what I feel are the biggest problems right now that I'm seeing on a day-to-day basis in the insurance industry. The first thing that really irks me is people that are glorified that have never done anything in our space. They're held up higher than people that have built massive businesses like 8-9-figure businesses. They're held up so high, and they probably make less than $1,000 a month in renewals, guys. Why do you guys follow people that haven't done the work? Why do you want to follow people that haven't done the work, haven't laid the groundwork? Why do you want to follow people and adhere to their advice and their philosophies and their principles that haven't built the business that you want? That's the question that I would ask you today. Why do you follow these people? Why do you take their advice? Why do you hang on their every word? What you should be following is people that have done the work. If somebody is pointing the finger at everybody else in their business, and if someone's pointing the finger at everybody else in their life, are they really the person that you want to be following? Because in my new book, Superstar, that just came out, shout out to Superstar. There's a link to it down in the description on Amazon if you want to pick it up. It's a fantastic book. It's a case study on top performers, top producers. But one thing that's talked about in that book is superstars, the people that are in the top 1% of production in the insurance space, they don't play the blame game. They don't blame other people. It's not on their upline if they're not being successful. It's not on the leads if they're not being successful. Right? But some of you guys are taking advice from people that have never written 25 policies, ever. Make sure that you're taking advice from people that have done what you want to do. You do what they do, you get what they get every single time. I also see a ton of narrative building. Let me explain what I mean by narrative building. There's a lot of people that have agendas in our industry. There's a lot of people that they want to paint a certain narrative. Whether it's true or not, they want that to be the reality because perception is reality in a lot of these social media communities. But they use their own platforms, they use their own influence to paint a narrative that a lot of times couldn't be anywhere close to the truth. But they put it out there and they paint things and twist things in their own way to make things perceive a certain way. Guys, see the forest through the trees. That's what I would tell you guys, right? Don't let somebody push you in a certain direction or a certain mentality just because it serves them. Sometimes you have to be able to see through what people's agendas really are. And to me, I think that you need to make sure that you're always doing what's best for you. Shouldn't be listening to people that aren't producing. You shouldn't be listening to people that haven't built a big business. But at the same time, you want to watch out for some of the people that have, because they're going to be telling you things that are self-serving for them. They're going to be wanting to do things for you that are self-serving for them, but they want it to seem like it's self-serving for you. Make sure that you're following people that are giving back on a day-to-day basis. 9 out of 10 of their posts and their social media posts and their live videos are not just narrative painting or pitching or anything like that. Listen to people that give free, valuable, informative content. If you want to be successful in this business, you have to learn from people that are also successful in this business. You want to write a lot of policies, you got to learn from people that have written a lot of policies. And I implore you, it's time we stop buying into narratives. It's time we stop buying into the narrative that certain people want to paint in our particular industry, in the social media communities. It's time that we saw things for what they truly are. And it's time that all of us make the best decisions for ourselves, our families, our communities, our businesses, our employees, and it's time that you saw the forest through the trees. Don't let people sell you on their particular narratives, guys. I would implore you that the biggest problem that we have going on in the insurance industry right now is narrative painting, glorification of people that have done squat in our industry. And number 3, toxic dramification of certain industries, certain elements, and certain situations in the industry. Guys, there's nobody putting out more fresh, helpful, informative, valuable content in our space right now. So if you enjoy this kind of content, do me a favor, like it, comment, subscribe, engage. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you agree with me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's have a dialogue about it. What do you feel like the biggest problem is in the industry right now? Let's have a dialogue about it. Let's talk about it. We'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.